anyhow because of the way YouTube does things. Anyway,
So whenever you say we're half live, are you talking about like how YouTube has it that thing where you have to hit live twice, or?
yeah, that's basically it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think that means yeah, because I said we're live.
Mhm.
Well, we are live now because I hit the thing on
Okay,
YouTube,
okay.
but because it takes a few seconds, like it'll send the thing
Mm,
to YouTube, and then you have to hit the button
uh,
on YouTube. So I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
Either way, we are live. It's a TOEFL night. Um, I didn't post anything on my Discord. That's the one thing I forgot. Bam. I'm gonna share on servers.
Mm,
You shared it on
yeah,
yours. I'm gonna share it on mine. Let's go.
let's go.
I have no clue if the people on my Discord server pay attention to my announcement for streams, but either way, we good. We good.
Mm,
I'm very happy tonight. We're gonna be playing Hatoful Boyfriend again. It's been a couple weeks, but it's gonna be good. What I think we're basically at the end of the like. What would you say based on your assumption?
I think we're like. Are you asking close to the end of the game or close to end to the Nagaki story?
Oh, the Nagaki story.
Yeah, I think we're really close to the end of Nagaki story. It seems that way, at least.
Well, is it Nagaki's specific story? Or is it like because it's sort of everyone's, but with Nagaki as the focus,
Yeah, it's really hard to
the
say
king.
because the other ones had like a specific focus. Like the Angel one was clearly catered to Angel. Um, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, and in FNAF World, so the other person is my friend who, if you go back a little bit, she had a VTube model, but we're not doing.
Hmm.
She's just a PNG right now. I don't even have the fancy PNG thing. It's just picture of her. This is Candy
Yeah.
Queen Charlotte. She not to be confused with the girlfriend of Marceline. I think that's right.
Charlotte, the evil candy queen, not to be confused with the girlfriend of Marceline.
Yeah, that. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's Charlie. She's a very good friend. We do these sometimes. Um, I put featuring at Candy Queen Charlotte in all my episode titles with her. But
Mhm.
she is the content creator. She does Twitch more for streams, but she has a YouTube channel and a Twitter.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh,
I'm
uh-huh, uh-huh.
I'm fairly well tied. Like I would say shout outs of whatever, but I mean you could just go to my channel and look at recommended channels, and it's me, my other channel, Skoggle and Charlie.
Mhm.
Because I don't those are the people I do all the time. Fallout. What about Fallout?
It's a good game.
It is a good game. Which Fallout?
I really like New Vegas.
I feel like that's everyone's favorite Fallout. Can I play Fallout 4? So it'd be interesting because I'd actually have to buy it on my PC because I don't own Fallout 4 on my PC. I have, I used to have a PlayStation 3, which I don't believe could play Fallout 4. I think the last one for that one was 3 and New Vegas. Like those two were the ones because it was Fallout New Vegas was one, and then Fallout 3. Yeah, I think those played those, but I don't have my PlayStation anymore. I gave it to my brother, um, in family and everything. So I'd have to buy Fallout 4 on here basically on Steam. To Steam sell Fallout 4? I'd imagine they
I
do.
would have to check. I feel like they would. They have the other Fallout.
I will look it up because I could potentially do a Fallout because I've never even played so I've
Mhm.
played I think it was Fallout 4 sort of on someone else's PlayStation 4. But I've never really played
Mhm.
a lot of the Fallout games. My understanding of Fallout was that it's very good and Bethesda does that pretty well, but I don't
Hmm.
know. I'm looking at the store now. Let's see if it exists. Of course it's giving me lag.
Yeah.
Fallout. Yes, Fallout 4 is on here, not very expensive even.
Oh.
Fallout series. 76 is only $40. Fallout 4 is only $20. New Vegas is 10. 3 Game of the Year edition is 20. Fallout 4 VR is more expensive. That's $60. I don't have VR anyway. I
I
can't
love
afford. I can't afford VR.
it.
How
Well,
much
not
is
in this economy.
how much is a VR headset anyway?
Shoot, they're expensive. I know I have one on my throne. I think that one's like a couple hundred. Let me check. Um, VR headset. Yeah, they range from like the cheapest one I see just on a simple Google search is 169. Um, and then the most expensive ones I see are like $800.
Yeah,
So they're pricey.
and also for chat, I get it back. I had a
Mm,
PlayStation 3. I could try to get it back, but I don't want it back because I could just buy. Because I didn't own the
mm,
Fallout games on the PlayStation 3. I was just saying like I don't know if it's on Steam, but it's on Steam and they're pretty cheap. And
mm,
if you look at the Steam store, like I'm not gonna show it on the screen or whatever, but the Steam store, that is very very good pricing. I didn't expect. Well, I mean, I guess 76 is a newer game, so that's why it's 40. But all the Fallout games are $20 or less. Other than that, it looked like. Oh, except for the VR version. But I don't know. I've never played. I've never ever actually played a VR game. Not
mm.
for Virtual Boy. Not for. Well, I I don't. Fine. You. Well, I don't have a tab open. But hold on. Steam store. Um. Freaking. I could go. Hold on. Hatoful audio. Turn that off. Um. No, because I have to make a new window. I'll just. You can look it up. You have a computer, right? Chat can go look up their own prices. I'm not showing everyone. Anyway, Hatoful boyfriend. Let's go.
Let's go!
I would if I felt like taking the time to make a window for it. But I don't like doxing
Yeah,
myself. Well, I mean, I'm not really doxing. It shows my time and tab bar when I do display capture. I don't
I
really
get
feel
you, I
like
get
doing that.
you. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have to do it for Plants vs Zombies because I've not figured out another way to do the a window capture on that.
Yeah, some games are weird like that, because, like, it doesn't matter if you use, like, window capture or game capture, they'll still be weird, and you're like, fuck it, I guess I'll use display capture, but display capture fucking sucks.
Well, I like not doing display capture because then I'll get notifications Scoggle's playing whatever and it's like, well, it doesn't bother me that someone knows what someone I know is playing, but
Yeah, yeah.
like that's not very professional streamy.
Uh,
But anyway, we're gonna play Hatoful Boyfriend. We're gonna be back into the action. Load.
mm,
Um, this thing.
mm.
Oh yeah,
To the door, the king. Mm? Yes?
so I think for like the basic surmises, we were fighting the king because he went all like weird Hydra mode, and we got all the birds. We even got Doctor Shu, and we had to go past the
Yeah,
king, and we're going into this room that the king was trying to prevent us from going to. I think that's all. Without other parts of the
yeah,
story, that would take too long to explain.
yeah, yeah. Through the door, the king was so eager to stop us from getting to. There is the lighthouse. The huge, bright lighthouse we saw from the plaza, but
Oh, also, hello, Rebecca. I'm pretty sure I can't remember if I said hello.
I really like the art style of the fantasy we're out there in.
I do too. I like how
Mm,
the lighthouse is like curvy.
yeah, yeah.
Not in like,
It's like very expressive in its own way.
yeah.
The the bridge is broken.
He must have destroyed it. He really doesn't want to let us leave, does he?
What do we do? I don't think I can jump that.
I can fly.
Hehehe. Oh, of course. Because you're a pigeon, I completely forgot about that.
I'll go.
It is the lighthouse the king has tried to stop us from reaching at all costs. What could be waiting inside? I don't want to make Nagaki go alone if I don't have to, but... What?
That's a thing. Isn't that a
Uh-huh.
giant pile of the king?
I don't know if that's like a giant pile of the king or where he's keeping the souls of the people he's kept.
Ah. Oh, this is a pan
What should
back.
we do?
This is a pan back to the other
Oh,
room. I see.
I see, I see. Oh, yeah, yeah. What should we do?
Cow! The king has multiplied. This is the case of the grossest asexual division. Oko-san.
Uncle San.
Oko-san, dude, he knows his science. He
Mm-hmm.
knows his biology. He knows about asexual reproduction.
He's a smart burp. He's a smart burp.
What a good boy. He knows.
Hey.
No one told us he was capable of this.
Ugh. Nagaki, the king's coming after us. Go quickly. I'll break some jawbones and be after you in a flash.
Alone, but right. See you later, Miss Bitches.
This is a false star. The souls of the lost birds are drawn in by this magic lantern, this lighthouse, and swallowed. They swell up and dream a happy dream.
Is it the Master Emerald?
Oh my goodness.
This lighthouse. It's a giant magic lantern. Everything Miss Bitches and I saw as we walked around this world was fake. An illusion projected by this lighthouse. Wait, so what? Everything was fake?
Uh,
Like, how everything?
yes, it seems that way.
Like, were we just that? Hold on. So, let me get this.
Maybe it'll explain.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So,
Mm,
my understanding, what I'm understanding right now. So when we went to the land of the pudding, that was
uh-huh.
just like a projection.
Yeah, basically.
But so, but we touched stuff.
Okay, so the best way I think that, because this is a magic lantern, it says it right there. The
Yeah,
best way I can think to explain it, but you're not too familiar with Naruto, is like, it would be kind of like a genjutsu, I would say.
I do.
Like,
All right, so I'm not that familiar with Naruto, but I'm understanding. So it's like the idea of a bajillion, like how Naruto makes a bajillion of himself, but there's only one of them is the actual Naruto.
sure, sure.
He could also even turn all those bajillion Narutos into female Narutos.
Yes, yes.
That's my knowledge from based on episode one,
Yeah, yeah.
which is very based and very Naruto pilled.
hmm If you can't get a girlfriend, become the girlfriend.
No, dude, it's even better. If you can't get a girlfriend, become the girlfriend, but then clone. Don't even become the girlfriend. Clone yourself and have the clone become the girlfriend.
Oh, yes, yes.
Based. Um.
Anyways, let's steal the Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, we're gonna have to steal Chaos Emerald.
Yes, a fake, but it was fun, wasn't it?
Oh. Um. Dotting yo ass.
The king waited here for the dark, tangled souls which the river of heaven deposited at the foot of his jeweled throne.
Why is the king a crayon bird outline? So was
Because?
Oh wait, so the king was a projection.
Yeah. Everything here was fake.
Dude, Naruto Jutsu fake.
Mm-hmm. The king was there when they arrived, so it is no surprise to find him here, in the lighthouse. He had tried so hard to prevent us from reaching. This king?
Were you drawn here by the light, or are you the first king? I suppose it doesn't make a difference either way. You're one of the kings, and the kings are you. So that's how all of the different because like that's how everyone could just turn into the king.
Yeah.
I mean, like we already assumed nonsensical, dreamy world stuff,
Mhm.
but this kind of makes sense too.
Yeah. The king said, and you will become the king as well. Don't you want to?
Nah, I like being not like look when people talk about whether or not you have
Yeah.
any like you look a little pale. That's not a good sign.
Mm,
This king looks immensely pale.
Doodle Bob looking ass.
Yeah, exactly. He's a doodle bob looking ass. I'll pass, thanks, and not just me. Everyone who came here with me has already refused your offer. It was a little too hard. It was a little hard to deal with the big king throwing a tantrum back there. I'm glad I can talk with you now.
Stay away from me.
It's very eepy. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
You're trying to break the dream kingdom I built, aren't you? That's mean.
I suppose so.
Mean.
But you tried to keep us shut in. If you let us and the others you captured out of here, we won't break anything.
I don't want to.
Man, he's trying to have his cake and eat it too. It is actually funny though. It's like if he let everyone go, then we wouldn't break anything. But we're probably gonna
Yeah, he
break
would
them
have been
now.
able to keep his little fantasy world. He would have been able to keep it, no problem.
Exactly.
The king said if the king did that, he would be all alone again.
I mean, didn't he have other souls, or is it just us? I mean, I guess everyone was might have
Uh,
been a projection.
oh, you're right.
Maybe the king was really all alone, and this was his holiday star. That's it. It's just the king.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Because if everything's here is fake, then maybe the people here are fake too.
I mean, the only people I would assume who aren't fake are the rest of us and the wandering migrant dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the migrant is operating in the king's interest.
Well, he literally is the one who talked the doctor into Shu into coming back. So that would be very much against what the king wanted.
And
Because Shu was
also,
ready to stay. He didn't give a fuck.
Southern drawl doesn't give me the king vibes very well. So, I mean that was your imposition, but the king has this regal sense to him.
Yeah.
He didn't, the wandering dude didn't feel like a subject, I guess.
Yeah. What? Sniffy sniff.
You are already alone, Your Majesty. You are afraid of what the others might say to you, so you absorbed them into yourself, and now you're the only one here. I was always alone too. I didn't know how to return to the sky. I think I should have gotten on the train like you, but I stayed on the earth. I spent a long time alone, burying myself in a fake world born of books. I had no one to talk to, just like you. It was quiet and peaceful. I had no friends, so no one hurt me. But one day I started making friends. There are a whole bunch of nutcases. I can never tell what they'll say or do next. Well, I mean, I can tell what Oko-san will usually say.
True.
So, this guy, Nagaki is not Joseph Joestar confirmed.
Oh my goodness.
They're all loud and active. Just being with them tires me out. But I like them. I'm happy now.
The stars on the planisphere glitter. I know what the king is afraid of. That won't do anything anymore. That planisphere isn't any good now.
Indeed, you took one of the stars after all. The star you feared the most isn't here.
That star is gone. I already absorbed it. So come on, just stop threatening me. You can't do anything.
Yes, I can.
He just pushes him off the lighthouse.
Yeah. It's like you absorbed the star. You think your master emerald is so hot? Let's just shove you off the edge, Doodle Bird.
Yeah. We'll get an eraser and erase her ass. I saw that episode of SpongeBob. I know what to do.
Oh yeah, that star is gone.
Mm.
Because he just wanted one of the stars, and we're like, okay, he gave it to him. But
Yeah.
we broke the we weren't supposed to do that.
Well, we thought it was a loophole because, like, the person on the chart was like, don't give the planisphere to anybody. He wanted the whole planisphere, so we decided this will be a compromise. Take
Yeah.
one of the stars. The stars on this board are here to burn through the king's lies. One of them is missing, but all I have to do is replace it. The bird's soul shines like the stars. I should have at least one true gemstone with me. Which one should I use?
Crap. Well, we saved recently, so.
Yeah, fine.
All right.
I would say the lapis lazuli. Let's try that.
The lapis lazuli. Let's go. See, the garnet is very red.
Yeah.
Are garnets always red?
Garnets are like a reddish color, I believe.
Dude, it's Steven Universe. Let's see. Garnet was actually kind of a kick-ass. Lapis lazuli is very watery, but also very emotional. I'm trying to remember who Topaz was.
Topaz. Okay. Topaz. Steven Universe. Alright, Topaz was like a very minor character. So like they're like a silent, aloof, obedient soldier, basically.
So it's like one of the like a generic character, like how they had all the rubies and stuff like that, and only like Garnet's ruby was the only important ruby.
Yeah, pretty much.
That makes sense. All right, we're gonna choose Lapis Lazuli. The emotions. This is the end, Your Majesty. Huh?
The king said. You fell for it. I thought this might happen, so I gave you some fake stars.
Fake?
You were almost there, too. But it's okay, you'll be happy with the king.
Eh?
Happily ever after. I guess we picked the wrong one.
Picked the wrong one.
Oh,
So do a little bit of Skippy. It's not a whole lot of dialogue, really.
Yeah.
We're back at the Master Emerald. And
Let's see. Ba.
All right. Do we throw in a topaz because it's light?
Um, I mean, I guess we could. Worst case scenario, if we got that wrong.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it's not a.
and we'll have one more to choose from
Guess so.
if that doesn't work.
Hitori gave me this topaz. The other two I got from. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. And it was from his
yeah. I didn't
brother.
really, yeah, I didn't really keep track of like who gave the gemstones and like how they got them.
It doesn't
Cause
help that we played this game over the course of like a month and a
yeah,
half, and so we were like,
yeah, who could remember?
yeah, like I didn't remember those minor
Mm,
details. See, if I were playing this game in one sitting, I might have actually caught on to that. I don't know. Maybe I
yeah.
wouldn't have though. Maybe I would have just thought. I don't know.
Mm. But be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're doing?
Thank you, Hitori.
I know what happened. You burned to death, didn't you? Aren't you scared of that? Why are you making yourself go through it all again?
Dear Lord, I beg of you, look into my heart and hear my prayer.
No, stop. You'll burn everything I made.
In my next life, don't let me waste myself. Let me use my body for the true happiness of everyone in the world.
The glittering crystal forest, the warm, friendly plaza, everything will disappear.
And then the scorpion burst into flame, a brilliant crimson glow, and by the light of his burning body, he lit up the night forever. I am that scorpion now. I would burn 100 times for my friend's happiness. Fire. Pudding. I like it. The little mango
Okay.
cut. The forest.
Burning. We burning down the system tonight, boys.
It is really cool though. I do agree with you, and like the art style is very, very good. I like it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I
I
said, it's
suppose the kings. Yeah.
this whole two section has given me very Phantom Tollbooth kind of vibes. I don't know if you've ever read that book.
Mm.
It's a good. Actually, I remember really not liking it when I was younger, but it was just kind of like,
Mm.
if you have to read things, you don't like almost any of them. So there were very few
Oh yeah.
books. Like I actually read some books that I'm like, in retrospect, I kind of like this one more now. But
Yeah.
the Phantom Tollbooth was kind of cool.
Yeah. Suppose the king's favorite book when he was alive was the same as mine. Antares in the heavens, the light of the scorpion's flame guiding those lost in the dark towards the dawn. And so the king's story comes close with the story he loved. There's nothing to fear. I've already burned like this once. The scorpion burns a bright crimson flame, and the dream ends.
What will happen after I've burned again? I hope the others get out of here safely.
You're coming too, Nagaki?
Eh?
Sorry I'm late, Nagaki. I got delayed while I was climbing up.
Miss Bitches, it's dangerous here. Get back.
Oh, come on. I fought beasts and climbed a lighthouse. Take my hand, quickly. We're going home together.
Ah. Yeah.
The king stopped. Watch out, kids. The building's coming down. Sure feels like a final scene now, huh? I don't know exactly what he did, but Nagaki certainly hasn't cut any corners. So what should we do? I'd rather not get turned into a pancake underneath the castle coming so far. The room with the chair was all that was here. In the beginning, it won't collapse. We're safe here.
Go! Oko-san is falling! Oko-san is falling!
Look, we're heading for the Milky Way. We'll be out soon.
What a bitches in Fujishiro. Did they make it?
Probably fine. My dude's hunter-gatherer instincts will guide her through whatever it takes to get Nagaki out of there.
Yep, I do have a question though.
Yeah?
Sakuya couldn't see Nagaki.
Yes.
But now can he?
I think it's different in the dream world.
Yeah.
I think it's different.
That's what I was gonna say, because it's like, that's one thing I did remember, is that Nagaki, only the Peer of Heart could see him or whatever. Like, Ryota, us, Angel, and Oko-san.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Merry Christmas. It's the greatest game. Stop clinging to me, you two. It's uncomfortably warm.
Which way is up? Which is down? I feel so light.
Hitori!
Oh, is that right? I know, but it's still too soon. That's right, I'll be along soon. I'll catch up with you. Someday. Let's go, Hitori! He took his hand.
Oh my god. Nagaki and Hitori untangle the king's wreckage, and I fall through the stars. We touch down in a field of silver grass. It's nothing like we saw inside the egg or in the beautiful Dream Kingdom. My dude! Ryota! I'm so glad you all made it out okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we knew you would get out just fine, my dude.
Yeah.
And you too, Nagaki. You did really well. It must have been hard.
Yeah. I'm fine. Go! Nagaki is tough. He has the soul of a buff, manly man.
Hell yeah!
He is Bruce Willis after all.
He is Bruce Willis. I told you. He's Bruce Willis. I don't want to think about where we would be now if you two hadn't broken through back there. I'm really quite grateful. Thank you, Nagaki.
Right. You call yourself a hero of justice, but you can't even get by without relying on your juniors, can you?
Well, that's a little harsh. I'd never seen anything like this before either. Can't you cut me a little slack?
You're too sloppy. You never managed to do anything without slipping up. But I suppose there is no harm in considering there should be some value in your efforts to come rescue us. I mean, Yuya literally just, like, threw his life away to come rescue them.
Yeah. Why, thank you. That alone makes all this worth it. An almost thank you from his little brother makes it worth it.
Damn. Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Good job, good job.
Yeah, good job, good job. Hey there. Looks like everybody's together again. Oh, Mr. Migrant. Keep it on your waist. Oh, come on. Do you have to look so angry, old friend? Your forehead's gonna end up permanently creased. Wait. You know the doctor? No. We're complete strangers. Ow. That's cold. Anyway, let me introduce my new friends. Over here, guys. More of the pushy peasants? I've heard enough out of you lot. Don't worry, they're all going back to being migrants like me.
Ah, my shoulders are so stiff. That was a long nap. Man, I could eat a horse. Wow, what a dream. Wow. I mean, being able to eat a horse as a bird is a pretty big feat. I feel like better than a human.
That's true.
Probably only take me a few days to eat a horse.
I'd be impressed to watch a bird eat a horse. Checked. Hey, don't go stealing my lines.
The birds the king had absorbed?
Yeah, that's them. We're not going back to wander in the night sky. You too, of course. I don't want to. I'm scared. Where did he come from? Mr. King, you're way too quiet. I didn't even realize you were here.
Well, I mean, he does kind of blend in with all the silver grass.
Yeah. I'm so tiny now. Just leave me alone. It's no good.
That's no good.
If we left you on your own here, you would just do the same thing again, wouldn't you? Besides, traveling the stars isn't that bad. You don't need to be scared. You're lying. You don't know where the train will go either, do you? Nope, that's what traveling's all about.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest here. If I was riding on a train and I didn't know where it was going, I'd be pretty upset. Like,
Yeah,
I kind of want to know where I'm going.
I guess that's kind of a valid thing to be worried about.
That's what traveling's all about. That's why I hop in the car and I just go off and I don't know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, no
You might
GPS.
end up in a safe world. You might end up with a world where a volcano is currently erupting, but that's all about the fun and surprise. Though I will say, because we did learn the king's backstory and how he created that world and how he died. So it is a little like, you're dead, so what are you so worried? What's gonna happen to you?
I don't know. The after.
Wow. You made the king cry, mister.
I'll make the king cry. What a jackass.
You meanie. Wait, you mean me? Since when am I the bad guy?
He's the secret bad guy this whole time. No.
Oh my goodness, he is the king.
It looks like you are now.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean it like that. Can we return our names to the stars? We're leaving on a journey into the night. We make all sorts of memories when we're alive, right? Good ones and bad ones. All that baggage is too heavy. We can't carry it with us into our next lives. So we journey through the night sky, letting our memories go a little bit at a time. I don't want to. Forgetting is scary. But if you keep clinging to your memories, you can never be reborn.
Kingster reborn.
We're like stones washing on a river. You might start out as a big jagged lump, but as you keep washing along, you get worn down until you're round and smooth. The sparks of your corners chip off are what makes a star shine. And you journey through the night sky until you can't carry around, or you turn into an egg and you fall down to earth.
And that's how babies are made.
Yep. Back there again.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of with the king on this one.
Don't you want to be reborn, Mr. King? No! I don't want to go through all that again. Come on, it won't be all bad. Well, I guess it might be. You never know. You made him cry again!
Choo-choo train. The King's Station. The King's Station. Leaving on a journey, heading home. This is the line for you either way. This is the Earth's Southern Cross line. That's right. The train to Earth will be coming next. Don't get on the wrong one.
It's a train. Come on, before it leaves. Come with us, Your Highness. Oh, would you like a caramel? Sniff, sniff. Beautiful scenery, jolly companions. What a wonderful day. Come on, let's go. Oh, right. I completely forgot. Come here for a second, old friend. Please do not act so familiar. Let me give you a present before I leave. As proof of our friendship. Give me a minute. What do I have? Sorry, I can never keep my things straight. Indeed. You're always picking up useless gewgaws, and you never put them in order. Here we are. I picked this up on Orion's belt.
Oh, Ryan's belt buckle.
It's a fossil. Look at it. Isn't it cool? It's huge. That's what she said. Are you a child?
Yes, Charlie is a child. It's huge, Charlie. That's what she said. Of course.
She's calling me out. Hey, geology is fun too.
She was like, I can't kill rocks. What are you talking about?
Does it do anything for him? You should try going on an excavation sometime. I bet you'd love it. I shall. Keep it in mind. And you. Me? Let me give you this amber. Isn't it pretty? Yes it is, but why are you giving it to me? I actually meant to give it to you a long time ago. I knew it. I was singing it, but I didn't say it. That just did.
Yeah, no. I was waiting. I was like, I bet I can blow.
Yeah, I've been thinking it for a long time.
He's
just
been talking.
He looks a lot.
The only person aside from MC he's talked to was Shu, and then he goes over to Ryota, and it's like, well, all right, this is because I'm waiting. I was waiting for like, all right, is the migrant gonna reveal who he is?
Like I had been thinking I've been thinking it for a long time because when I first saw him, I was like, oh, that bird kind of looks like Ryota's bird. Ryota's dad is dead. Hmm.
Good evening,
But
worthy Jennifer.
yeah, yeah. But then, whenever he started talking to Shu and they like was revealed that they know each other, I was like, oh, I know who this is. And then once he walked up to Ryota, I was like, oh, I knew who he was. Hell yeah.
Well, because it was like sort of he didn't seem relevant to the kingdom, and
Mm,
that's why I was kind of just like he's a dead person, and he's talking to Shu, and this is kind of like a thing.
hell yeah. Sorry, I gotta go. Take care of your mother, okay? Ryota just goes like, my mom is dead, you asshole.
Well, his mom's not might not be dead at this point.
Yeah, yeah. I
All aboard for the Southern Cross. We missing anybody? What about me?
oh, I completely forgot. We fought the king so we could all go home, including Nagaki, but maybe that's not where he needs to go. What
What?
do you want to do, Nagaki?
I I want to stay on Earth a little longer. There's still so much I want to see. Maybe this is greedy of me. Maybe I'm being selfish like the king. But there are still important things that I need to remember. I can't release memories into the night if I don't have them. So I want time until I either remember everything or replace it with new memories. I don't know, kiddo. We never recommend haunting as a death style choice, you know. Too easy to go all black and bitter. Like these black and bitter beans by Goya. I don't know.
I'm ready for Lego Mid-Times, baby. You mean Nagaki could turn into something like the king? I really don't think he would do that.
If I start turning bad, I'll get on the same train as the king.
Is Nagaki not allowed to stay with Mr. Conductor?
Like I said, I can't recommend it. But you said you've lost your memories. If you don't have any ill will left over from your lifetime, you'll probably be okay. And mister, you burned up your free pass. You don't look like you have any other tickets, so you'll have to wait until they're reissued anyway.
So Nagaki can?
For now, he can go back to Earth. Alright.
Yay! I'm so glad, Nagaki. For better or for worse, oh, that's your line.
For better or for worse, I suppose.
This is definitely for better. You want to go home yourself, after all? If the conductor had tried to force you on it, he would have gotten a taste of my right, straight, left, uppercut combo anyway.
Hey now, I'm not looking for any trouble. What's a human girl doing at the bird station anyway? This is all getting kind of weird. Last call for the Southern Cross. The train's pulling out. Nothing? Nothing? Alright.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know. I know you wanted to. Hmm.
The train climbs upwards into the starry sky. I hope the king and the others have a nice trip. See you next fall. Come on, everyone, let's go home.
He's got his eye back.
Eh.
We released our unhappy memories and are born again. I can't escape mine. I can only go on and make more. But when I touch this wing,
Aww.
that's all for your sophomore year. Take care, everyone.
So that's the end of the semester. I guess we have spring break now, but we have to plan ahead for exams, so it's not so exciting.
Kyle! Release! Ah, glorious release! No, that's Oko-san. That is my reaction every time they let school out. Until we meet again, loyal friends.
I wonder what kind of class I'll be in next year. I hope we're all together again.
Together again. That would promise to be another unpleasantly noisy year. Fuck off, Saki.
Saki, you know you love everybody here. Shut the fuck up.
I hope you all will have learned to behave yourselves by then. Go! Uncle-san is always behaving himself. You're the worst of the lot.
Hey, my dude. Are you doing anything over the weekend? The weekend? Aside from Sunday morning TV? No, why do you ask?
Sunday morning TV?
Yeah, Sunday morning TV. You don't watch TV on Sundays? I was wondering if we could meet up somewhere. Of course. Gosh, you don't have to be so formal, Ryota. I guess that's true. I'll send you an email, okay? See you.
Her and her cave Wi-Fi.
It's shock. Have you two knocked another flask over? I keep telling you not to go running around the infirmary. Chris, me and Kako didn't do anything. Huh? I'm sorry, my wing slipped. You're the last one I'd expected to break something, Doctor. I was thinking about things. In any case, I've lost my concentration now. I think I would do well to take in a little air. I shall leave early. He seems to be recovering a lot more slowly than me. I wonder if he saw something particularly terrifying in that dream. Anyway, time to clean this up. Could you two get me the broom? Merry Christmas!
Last time my grand plans were swept aside by some unrelated and thoroughly ridiculous incident, but today I settle the score. You shall have a front row seat for the second unveiling of my wonderful masterpiece now. Prepare yourself, Issa Soma. The artistic weapon I shall unveil today is... Your target isn't here, not so young kiddo. Oh, what? And hey, what kind of name is that? I am offended. Iwaminishu went home. There's nothing for you to do here. What rotten luck. This is too much. Where does he live? I'll break it through his window if I have to.
And here the commander, the snow demon sage falls.
See, I didn't even think we'd get to see him this story.
Yeah. Overcome with anger, the disciple of the Violet Rose reaches to the forbidden... Hey, Angel! Didn't the disciple of the Violet Rose go across the border to train himself in the last chapter? Even the Snow Demon Sage loses. Won't it take a while for him to find out? Ugh. I see. Yes, that is correct, Ida Blau. This is a terrible contradiction. It stinks of the demon spores. These demon spores sure are scary, Angel. Come on, let's think about how the disciple of the right role should make his fall into the darkness, okay? Very well. In accordance with the contract of old.
You two are awfully noisy. Be quiet in the library. The day the knight slept after. I
That
got...
was a lovely story.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, there's more. Wait. I see more.
Mom,
There's more down here.
let's do it.
Hold on. Wait. Do we do the radio?
Um, I'm fine with either way.
I mean, we're still missing some stuff here.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
this? I don't even know what this stuff is here. Got...
Got pictures.
It looks
Of
pretty
course,
cool. Is that
yeah.
is that the pigeon pope? Or that's a king crown, not a
I
pope
think
crown. What am I
that's the
talking
king.
about?
That's the king.
I'm stupid.
We just went over this. That is the king? No, you're right. That is the pigeon pope.
I think it's a radio episode. Let's try one of it because I don't even know what these are.
Okay, yeah. Let's see what they are.
Part 1, living with the birds.
The how and the why of St. Pigeonetian's question box. Hey everybody, I'm Kawara Ryota, a Rakta from 2-3. I seem to be in charge of the question corner. I think you all can tell what we're doing here just from the name, but since it's the first time, I'll explain.
Dude, we're gonna get background info on the world building.
Ah. The how and the why question box. I'll be answering letters you've all sent in. Not just questions, though. It looks like we'll be doing shoutouts and random asides.
Damn, I wish I could have sent questions. Back in a game that was made like 10 years ago almost.
Yeah, this was like much bigger in like the 2010s. All sorts of things. I'll be pretty relaxed. Bear with us. Because this is the first time, I made sure to pick things which don't spoil any of the BBL routes from the full version.
So we're not gonna know. I see.
Mm. If you haven't finished yet, spoiler landmines can be scary. But don't worry, there won't be any of those here. Let's get started in. The first question, he spoils everything. And now, for our very first letter, one from Aviophile. This is a historic moment, everybody. If you get married to Hyoka, will you be the one wearing the wedding dress? Right, Ryota? Right? I mean, he does seem to like to cross-dress a lot, so it's not a crazy question. You seem awfully sure about this. Actually, Hyoka told me a little bit about her dream wedding a long time ago. She said she wanted a bungee jump wedding.
What?
That sounds like her.
Look,
we got a quirky pro tag, okay? We got a quirky girl. She's quirky.
You may now bounce with the bride.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah. I can't remember where, but apparently there's a place where you can have an entire ceremony while oscillating several meters above the ground. If she still wants to have a bungee wedding, the dress would be risky for either of us.
True.
It'd be nice if we could wear street clothes.
Man, that's what I said about the weddings that I've been to. Be nice if I could wear my street clothes.
Hmm. Anyway, next letter. This one is from Miss Birdlove. Let's see. Did bird lifespans change at all when they were ascended?
Hmm.
I don't know what life expectancies were like before, but some have increased for over the past 100 years or so. Larger parrots and things that always live long didn't change much. But smaller birds like quails and things live several times as long now. Doves still have much shorter lives than humans, though.
That's actually really depressing when you think about it. Like
Mm,
regardless of who you get with.
yeah. Regardless of who you get with, like, you're still gonna end up sad, alone, and mourning your loved one day. Uh, that's just how it is. Oh, sorry. You're getting a little gloomy already. Let's change the course a little. Let's regroup and move on to the next letter. This is from one Kanakomi-kan. Suhyoko, nice to meet you. I have lost my heart to your wild lifestyle. Being a hunter-gatherer must be hard in a lot of ways. Have you ever had trouble with some particular animal or had to live through something really difficult? I was told to answer everything for Hiyoko as best I could. Hyoko's really something. She's been wild and rugged ever since we were young. I've always admired her too.
Damn, that tomboy girl.
Mm-hmm. She never really complains, so I'm not really sure I know of anything that's really given her trouble. The one thing I can't think of was the time her din got hijacked. Once her house got invaded by a bunch of jackals while she was at school. It looked really tough. As long as creatures, there are always turf wars. She said the fight with the boss jackal lent an entirely new meaning of the phrase domestic violence, so maybe that's a good example of a quarry that gave her trouble as well. And then again, in the end, they reconciled and she welcomed the jackal tribe as a brother, so maybe they're more like a pair of Yankees having a sunset fight in a riverbank than a hunter and her prey.
Hmm.
And the next letter is addressed to Nagaki.
Let's go.
From Hatoful Karis. What do you wish for on Tanabata? I always felt sad not seeing your card.
Aw. I remember, see, back for
Uh,
reference, going all the way back, we would have the Tanabata thing, and they would wish for
uh,
something, and Naki didn't have a card.
yeah. I think we should have him answer this for himself.
Whoa, I get to say a line.
Nagaki, are you here?
What?
Oh, good. I was worried I'd have to call you on the announcer.
Uh-huh. Is that microphone on?
Yep, we're on air right now. Wait, don't leave yet.
No. I don't want to be recorded.
Just answer one question.
Fine. But once I've answered, I'm leaving.
You. This is a letter asking what if you make wishes on Tanabata.
Love those bird phones. Bird phones?
I think they're talking about the headphones that we
Oh,
have to
yeah.
sign. They're super cute.
I see. Yeah, they are cute. See, I didn't
Yeah.
know because been seeing a gif of Ryota wearing the headphones, and I was like, "Is Ryota a streamer now?" And I just like didn't think anything of it. That makes sense now.
Yota gets canceled on Twitch daily.
Yes, my mother's dying, and I'm just struggling to take care of her. Cancels you on Twitter.
This letter is asking if you make wishes on Tanabata. I'd like to know what you wish for too.
I don't. Wishes are for superstitious children.
Dr. Iwamine always makes one. Oh. Did you make them when you were younger?
Yes.
What sort of things did you wish for back then?
Nothing. Nothing special. Things like I hope my family stays happy. Harmless things like that. That's it's
I'm
actually,
always hoping for the same thing.
as an aside, that's actually a very good. I feel like that's a better Tanabata thing to
Yeah.
wish for, not like I wish I because like we had some of the other ones that were like very mundane, like oh man, I wish I could wake up on time. Or
Yeah,
my
yeah.
grocery list or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I was kind of half expecting Real to be like, yeah, I wish my parents weren't dead, you asshole. Like, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
I'm always hoping for the same thing. I know how it is.
Are we done? I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah, sorry for holding you up. See you.
Right.
He really cares about his family. I wonder what they're like. They must all be quiet, calm birds like him.
I mean, narcoleptic maybe.
I mean, he is quiet and calm. I'll give him that.
Although, as we've established, he can't spoil anything in the BBL ending, which is like
Yeah.
half the game's story. So
Yeah. The next one is for San.
let's go.
It isn't signed. It's a little long, but I'll try to read it in one go. Okasan, 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 Okasan.
So I don't know if you finished, but the mic just decided to stop picking you up.
Well, yeah, I have noticed. I notice this whenever I'm like in call with people. If my voice gets to a certain level of high pitch, my mic doesn't pick it up. It's like I'm making a noise that only dogs can hear or something. I don't know what.
You're
But yeah,
making a noise that's considered like static to the microphone at some point.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Uncle Sam-
He smells good. I want Okasan's pure white plumage.
What is this letter? Charlie,
Yeah.
what is this letter? I'm guessing
No.
this was not you, correct?
This was not me. I knew about this game, but I didn't play this game until like we started playing it. So
Yeah,
this couldn't have
true.
been me. But it's just a love letter. It's just a love letter.
Would you write a
Wait.
letter like this?
Yes.
Would it be to Angel or Shu?
God, both.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not muffle, crunchy, muffle. I heard Festival Okasan is cute.
I bet you have Bokes style. I like the random Bokes. I don't.
Yeah. Okasan's voice is decided. Yay! So cute, too cute. Okasan, I'm so glad the drama CDs are going to be. So, oh no, wait, this can't be. Yeah, the drama CDs are not real. Wait, are the games not real either? Okasan is not real.
All right. Look.
Mhm.
This is a long one.
Yeah. Darn it, I'm quitting reality. Wait, he's looking at me. Uncle-san, And my monitor is looking at me. He's looking at me. He's looking at me. The Oko-san on the blog is looking at me. He's talking to me in the game. Saying, Pudding, I'm glad I'm still here. Okay, I have Oko-san. I did it. I did it, Luis. Could it be? Could it be done alone? The drama CD. Okay.
Wait.
Yes?
They start by saying angel, so maybe they are very angel. So Angel, Ryota, Sakuya, and Yuya. So maybe it's just the classmates.
Yeah.
Deliver my love to Oko-san at St. Finch Stations.
Yeah. I felt like I was gonna suffocate reading that.
Go! It has been delivered! Go! Your love has been delivered. Go! Will you accompany Oko-san on a journey? True pudding awaits.
I think he understands. That's good. On that note, the last letter here is for San as well. From one Ori. I love Oko-san so much, my heart is turning into a Hato heart. Is it easy to keep doves at home? I want an Oko-san of my own. Gently stroke around and around. My goal is to have him ride on my shoulder. I know it isn't a casual decision, but do you think I could do that? No one around here has kept doves for some decades. The pet shop doesn't sell them either. Where would Oko-san come from? It's a mystery. Would you not terribly mind telling me? I think I should start by talking about Oko-san's actor. This will get a bit meta.
Oh, meta!
Oh my god! San is modeled off a dove named Oko-san kept by the creator.
That's a picture of Oko-san!
Yes! Of course, his portrait is a picture of the bird himself. In reality, he isn't interested in pudding at all.
No! I've been ruined.
Oh my god. Please don't try to feed a dove pudding. Doves aren't particularly hard to care for. Anyone who's kept a budgie or sparrow or anything should find it pretty easy.
Charlie, would you like to keep a dove?
I don't mind keeping birds. I think they're nice. It's not something I've ever considered, but I'm open to it.
So you never had a bird?
No. Oh, well, yeah, I take it back. I kind of did, but then my brother took it from me and kept it.
Oh,
and so it became his bird.
Very based of him. Definitely don't let people own their own pets. I've never owned a bird before, but I'm sure I would love to have a dove. A budgie. I saw budgies at the store, actually, at a pet shop. See, over where I live, there is no zoo. Back in Virginia Beach, there is a zoo in the area. Where I live, there is no zoo at the moment. So, me and the boys just went over to PetSmart and looked at the birds.
That's what I do. I go to PetSmart and I look at the pets and I'm like, oh my god, look at the turtles, the hamsters.
Yeah.
Look at this snake.
Don't step on Snack, please. And anyone who's kept a budgie or sparrow or anything should find it pretty easy. See, that's like... I didn't think people owned doves. I was actually kind of surprised. Because it's like, oh yeah, Oko-san is based on the creator's bird. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, don't feed doves pudding.
A racing bird would be a little bit more difficult. For a fantail or a fairly small cage is fine. A rabbit cage works very well. However, doves aren't common pets, so there aren't many veterinarians who know how to treat them.
Ah. You gotta have the special knowledge.
Yeah. Dogs are usually very healthy and rarely get sick, but you might want to make sure there's a clinic nearby which will receive them just in case. They're not common in general at pet stores, but there's usually a section for doves and places that specialize in birds. Have a look around. Good luck, Miss Lori. I hope you can find a wonderful birdie life. That's all for today. Thank you all for sending us letters.
Ah, cool. That's one of the radio episodes. That's actually
Yeah,
like 15
that's
minutes.
actually really neat. I like it though. I like it though.
Do we want to do another radio episode, or do you want to try and do the short?
I'm fine with either. I mean,
Chat.
we still
No, okay.
it's 8:16, so we have plenty of time to decide.
Yeah, it's 8:16 Central.
Yeah.
The Central Time Zone. I only know. See, it's funny. I'm not the kind of person who likes to travel too much, but I don't mind traveling as a whole thing. So I've never been. I've been to the Central Time Zone once. It was when I was a children. Back when I was a very young children. I don't remember because when my dad joined the military, he was in Illinois for training, and I flew to Illinois once.
Yeah.
But the furthest west I've been aside from that is Ohio, which is all eastern. At least I think Ohio. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I've been to parts of North Carolina that are further east of Ohio, or the parts of Ohio I've been to. I don't know, but anyway, I've been an Eastern boy my whole life. In Massachusetts, Virginia, North Carolina, they're all on the East Coast.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know the heartland. Let's go for. I do kind of want to try one of the shorts, so.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Which one of these five do you want?
I guess that would be like the 5 at the bottom: the bird, the feather, the cross.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing these are what the short stories are.
Yeah. I mean, we could go like. I'm fine with any of them. Let's go with the golden bird.
The bird.
Yeah.
Short episode. Preliminary inspection. Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess and say we're gonna have at least a few more episodes of Holiday Star.
Yeah, I think so. The greatest event in a bird's high school career. The field trip. A little before everybody puffs up their chest with excitement, the professor's same paginations goes to a preliminary inspection. Hitori, Kazuaki, and Shiu walking around Kyoto?
Wait.
Isn't Hiyorti and Kazuaki the same person?
I was gonna say, I was like, Hamina? Like...
Pretty sure that's the same guy.
Oh, no, it's okay. He's, what is that thing, like... I've heard of this thing. So, people who have dissociative identity disorder, some of them identify as a DID system.
Yes.
I'm not going to comment on this because I feel like I wouldn't just get canceled on Twitter. I feel like that's the kind of thing you don't touch with a 10-foot pole. Other than...
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't feel... It's totally valid to just be like, I'm not informed enough on this topic to talk about it. That's totally valid.
I mean, the one thing I'll say is that being a system makes me think of... Because, like, the actual... The JoJo character Foo Fighters was a singular person who was Plankton.
Yes.
But the DID system, well, I feel like it's like, how do you talk to someone who's the DID? Like, are they an it? Like, are they like a non-human? Like, people generally used to get very offended if you were to call someone it. So
okay, so DID. Granted, I'm not like an expert. This is just my understanding. So whenever you have DID, because I think what we're talking about here is like what like I don't think people use this term anymore, but like multiple personality disorder. Um,
Well, so dissociative
oh,
identity disorder is basically kind of like that, to my understanding.
okay, okay. Yeah, that's my understanding too. So it's to my understanding, from what I've seen and looked into about this topic, that whenever you have like a different personality, you don't know you have that personality. So you would just talk to them. You always talk to them. Um, and like pretty much like they won't know. Like, say for example, we're having a conversation and then like you do something that you wouldn't normally do, and then I tell you later, hey, like, protagonist, it's real weird of you when you tried to push me off a cliff. And you're like, what? No, I didn't do that. Um, that's probably not a great example because then that would just look like you're just trying to cover up a murder. Let's
Well, no, no, no. Like,
let's say something
it's like
you would, yeah.
my
You
example,
would.
I guess I'll use is like, hey, I called Charlie a top on stream, and then
Mm-hmm.
Charlie is like, oh, thank you for calling me a top. It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah. That would work like better. Like you wouldn't have any memory of doing something like that. Because you like dissociated basically.
Yeah.
Um, so it's an extremely, I think it's like one of the rarest disorders. Um, like, don't quote me on that, but it is super rare.
Yes,
Um,
the rarest of the disorders, along with the one where you're just like a giant
mm,
wolf man with all the fur. I don't know why
probably.
that's the first thing I thought of when it comes to rare, like a full body like thick hair disorder.
Oh, that disorder. Okay.
Yeah, that's incredibly rare. As
Um,
far as I know, there are only like a small handful of people in the world who have ever had it. That's why, like,
mm,
I'm assuming, like, the Bigfoot theories could be a thing.
yeah.
Like, someone was an outcast, and so they decided to live out in the woods, and that's how they Bigfoot became a legend. I don't know,
I mean, that's not impossible.
but my thing is like, how do you? Because you'd
Mm-hmm.
have to be able to talk to someone, and if they don't remember, or at the very least there are multiple people, then how do
Yeah.
you go about like? Because see, for me, that one leads me to believe like I would want to suss out, and I don't like not believing people, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could make it a weird thing where you'd just be like, nah, that wasn't me, even though like you could just say I have a DID disorder, and somebody's like, oh, okay, and
Yeah.
then they know what that is, but then they treat you like you have a
So
DID disorder.
the thing with that is like, a lot of people who try to fake this disorder know nothing about this disorder, so it's very easy to catch them in like these kinds of lies.
I see.
Yeah.
But then, all right. So back to the actual
Yeah.
thing. All right. Why would they say Hitori and Kazuaki?
Yeah. I guess we're about to find out.
Like
Maybe it's
it's
some sort of typo. I don't
maybe.
know. It's a pigeon-oriented tour.
Oh man, they
It
weren't
is.
typo. This wasn't a typo.
What the hell is going on?
I don't even know.
It's been a while since I traveled like this.
Um. What? Uh.
Do we go to Kyoto every year? Yes, I believe so. We went abroad once, but traveling has gotten harder with all the efforts being made to prevent the spread of the infection.
Airplanes scare me, so
One,
I'm glad we don't do that anymore. What voice? By the way, what voices? Because hold on, I mean,
yeah.
obviously we give you Shu all the time, but what do we do with this?
What do we do with Hitori?
Hitori and
I don't know.
also Kazuaki.
I'm trying to figure it out. Do you want to play it? I figured. So, voice-wise, I guess we'll just wing it. We'll just wing it. It'll be
Yeah,
fine. It'll be fine.
it's okay. It's a bird game. We'll just wing it. Also, I'm very confused. I feel like you're
I hope
probably
I
also
didn't answer.
confused.
I feel like this game is gaslighting me.
Airplanes scare me, so I'm glad we don't do that anymore. And Kyoto has all kinds of nice foods. I can't wait.
We're only here for one night, and we've got a lot of ground to cover. Let's make sure not to waste any time. The group activities for the first day would be lunch after we arrive, then to the Rukaku-do. After that, 2 hours of free time.
We'll have to make sure. Wait, yeah, we'll have to make sure we're prepared for through. Cause see, it fucked me up because I'm in my brain. I've already made an equivalence.
Do you want to play as both Hitori and Kazumaki to make it less confusing?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Cause I was like paused because I was like, wait, is this one? I'm so confused. Well, I'm confused as to why they're separate people right now.
I don't know. Well,
I'm
they
not.
should be the same person.
Am I not like? Did I misunderstand the story?
No. Hitori and Kazumaki are the same person. Hitori and Nagaki were brothers in an orphanage.
Yeah.
And he sent him to St. Pitch Nations. Nagaki died, and so he changed his look and decided to become a teacher to get his revenge on Shu someday.
Indeed.
That was the story. You want me to go? I'll even go Google it to just double check.
What? There's got to be some kind of like. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Alright.
Hatoful boyfriend broke me. I wasn't ready.
However, he is mostly known under the identity of Kazuaki Nanaki, whose personality and appearance is drastically different. Yeah, they're the same person.
That's what I was. I was sure. I was certain because, I mean, we even referred to it in the last game. He was Hitori in the dream world, but.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Maybe they're just being silly billies, okay? Well, maybe they'll give us an answer. Maybe they'll give us an answer.
That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, we'll have to make sure we're prepared for the trip. Apparently, there's a shop in the entertainment district called Suijiri that sells really good parfaits. And after that, Yakuza's Shrine. It might be better to have everyone meet up somewhere near the business district instead of going back to Rakakudo. That will give everyone a little bit more free time. What do you think, Doctor?
A lot of them will probably go to Kyogoku. So that seems reasonable.
Oh no, there's a cute little candy shop near Kamugawa.
Yay!
Let's confirm where we'll stop the bus and check to see how long it'll take to walk from there. It doesn't look like it's too far, judging by the map. I'll keep track of the time. Shall we go?
I think so. It'll be very helpful to have you along, Professor Izune.
Ramen is supposed to be really good this time of year, too. I can't wait. Wait, huh? Wait, Uzune, you mean don't leave me behind? Walking from Karasumo to Karahawa. My brain is broken.
It's okay, we will get our answers, hopefully, maybe, possibly.
Walking from Karasuma to Kawahara does take a little while. Hirokawa Liquors, Nishiki Koji Dry Goods. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't trust that name. Wait, was it Nishiki Koji the guy?
Yeah, Nishiki Koji. Yeah.
These all look like pretty old buildings. This is a very secluded neighborhood. We'll have to make sure the students don't get too carried away as we're going through. The whole city is like this, aside from the business.
The whole city is like this, aside from the business. The whole city is like this, aside from the business district. A killing or an abduction or two could happen on any of these streets, and no one would ever know.
Seems very related to what we're doing right now, Dr. Shu. Thanks for this is like for those of you who don't know, that's like a Nico Robin line. Like she says something very dark out of the blue, like, "Oh, this could just be like, here, finally, hi, Leafy."
But it's also just like Shu thinks like a serial killer because he is the serial killer.
I know, but so Leafy, this game has broken me because I don't know. Charlie, explain why this game has broken me.
Okay, so you see this bird here, not the fat one, the brown and black one, that's facing the screen instead of to the side. That's Hitori. Hitori is actually the teacher who is Kazuaki Nanaki. It's like what he looked like in the past. He changed his identity and changed his look so that he could get revenge and avenge his dead brother. But for some reason, in this silly little short story, they seem to have made them two different characters. I don't know if it's just an AU thing or something.
AO?
It is. Barbecue has been very baffled by this.
I mean, it's literally broken me. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it may just be a silly little AU thing.
AU?
Yeah,
like alternate universe. I thought you were being like Ayo. No. Alternate universe. Oh, I guess. All right. If they're like, "Ha, sorry for trolling you. We were literally gaslighting you this whole game." I'd be like, "Oh, okay, haha, funny." But I'm concerned that it's not even gonna. I don't know. Anyway, and thank you for coming, Leafy. Definitely be sure to lick.
Ooh.
Just so that I don't die. Woo?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I pulled up Hitori's Google page. Just to make sure this game isn't gaslighting it.
Yeah.
But it said in the mirror timeline, he teaches math to the third years, aka the seniors. Because here he teaches the year.
There's a mirror timeline.
Juniors. Yeah. And he said more will be released in the third game. I don't think that third game is out yet because I'm excited if there is. I think there might be a third game in works.
We have to come back and do these if there's a third game.
Yeah. Yeah, Hatoful Boyfriend Mirror will be the third game. Okay. So it's not a...
Oh, so this is like a precursor. It was
announced in April. Yeah. It was announced on April 2018 during YukiCon, and later she wrote about it in a blog post, more details of the game. So the creators making it happen. I'm excited.
Let's go, dude. There will be an audience for you, creator. We will. I will welcome your game with open arms.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool too, because like I said, this was a lot bigger in the 2010s. But then, over time it kind of died down and they stopped making games. But they're making another.
I mean, when we say bigger, it's just people talked about it for a little bit and then... But nobody, nobody was like, yo. You know?
I think PewDiePie played it. I think.
If PewDiePie played it, how did it not become an absolute legend of a game and everyone bought it and played it? This
I
is
have
just
no
that good of a
idea, but
game.
yeah, it's a
Maybe
really good game.
PewDiePie
I
just
love
played
it.
one storyline or run through, because like if you actually
Maybe?
played the whole game out, it really gets you. But then somebody could just be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
birds, we married Oko-san, and he's weird, or we
Yeah.
married Ryota and his mom died. Oh, that's sad. Oh well. Next game, like, all right. So this is a
Oh.
mirror timeline where
Yeah.
Hitori exists as a separate character
I don't
entity.
know if
Uh,
um I don't know if this short story is of that mirror timeline. It was just something I found. Um it also says here, Mirror will take place in a completely separate timeline where Hyoko's parents don't die, thus a butterfly effect of many of the tragic canon story don't take place. Nagaki and Kazuaki-kun will still be alive, as well as Hitori remaining in the Heartful House Orphans. This is the same timeline as the Shrine Data, but okay. So Nagaki and Kazuaki are going. It's not saying they're separate people. It's saying that they're going to have a normal, relatively normal life in this one.
so this is just
Um.
fucking with us.
Yeah. I think the short story is just fucking with us.
Thanks, creator son. Um. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, dark shoe comment. Dark for the sake of
Uh,
funny.
yeah.
Let's try to keep the threatening conversation to a minimum while traveling. All right, Doctor. They said old demons are attracted by that sort of thing. Well,
Mm.
Charlie is.
Uh.
Charlie's 100% attracted by that sort of thing.
Oh my goodness, you're certainly attracting this demon chill.
How old are you, Charlie?
I'm like 20,000s.
The 20.
I'm
So
kind of old.
that would be old, right?
Yeah, I'm old. I'm like 20,000s.
Would you then consider yourself a double cougar? Not only are you going after a bird, which is very cat-like behavior, but
Uh-huh.
you're also a lot older than Shu.
Yes.
Does that make you a cougar?
I guess so. I don't mind. Call me a cougar, call me a gilf. I am what I am.
Was that ever officially established on Seven's
Um, he he has proceeded that I am at least a little bit, just teensy weensy bit of a dummy mommy, but he won't let me say I'm a full blown dummy mommy. He's pretty much been like, you have leeway to like this bit, but not
What about Gilf though?
Gilf. He does not let me be Gilf. He's like, no. And I was like, damn it. He's like, you're not a grandma. It's like Gilf is a mindset.
Gilf is a mindset. There we go. All right. Definitely be sure to use that as knowledge to take you forth in life. Gilf is just a mindset.
Mm, yes. Demons? You mean like candy demon? If there are any here, I'd love to take one home to examine.
Man, Charlie's not gonna make it through this, and neither am I, for very different reasons. You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Would you? Obviously, right? Just obviously,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
All right. You would definitely want to be examined.
I volunteer as tribute.
Izune, wait! We haven't even been here half a day. Here, have some tea. Ah, thank you, Izune. Maybe I should have Iwamine take a look at me and make sure I'm doing okay. That sounds unrecommended. Uh,
Yes. I am here to prepare for the field trip. I have no obligation to look after you.
Oh, Sone. Yes, yes. Just a little longer, and then we'll stop for lunch, okay? All right, let's go. We've walked a long way. The only thing left is to head to the inn. Wah! What is it? You sounded... Oh, fuck.
What is it? You sound... What is it? You sound as if you regret ever having been born.
I do think I shouldn't have been born. What is it with... Like, why is his personality so different?
I mean, because that's pre-revenge, Kazuaki. Calm, peaceful, that's pre-revenge arc. So,
I see.
after revenge, he got a little edgier, he got a little bit more narcoleptic for some reason.
Right. Osune Iwamini is picking on me again. Oh, yes, it would seem so. Yes. What happened? Um.
Spit it out already. You're being a waste of time. God, I wish that was me.
I forgot the reservation slip for the inn. You forgot the slip? Oh no. And the map was with it. You were the one who said you could carry the light things. I'm sorry. What was the inn called? At any rate, I can call ahead and then...
There is no need to be alarmed. The reservation is in the school's name. We should be fine if we show them our IDs.
That's true. If we can just find it.
Is it the same place as last year? Do not worry. I remember where it is.
Do 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 do. I like the sugar plum thing.
Yeah, the one that's like basically
It's kind
Shoes
of a
theme, I guess.
yeah. It's a Christmas song too, which is funny since this is like winter themed.
Yeah, it's also funny because I feel like isn't this his theme like even in like the regular game?
Yeah, no, it's always been his theme. I don't know.
That's kind of funny.
Most characters don't have a theme.
He ends up with those Christmas birds.
Yeah, it's like foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they like him so much. This song just plays around him all the time, and then they're like, "Look at this!" and then, perfect. I'm really, really sorry. I really should just, dude. What is this? Like, it's a 180.
Yeah, Kazuaki's personality seems a little like out of character here. Cause like I feel like normally Kazuaki would just be like, "Oh, forgot the things. Oh well, it'll be just fine." Like he's not this much of like a worrier.
Also, he's like, I mean, he's like me to the extreme. It's like I should just I forgot this stuff. I should just die. It's like, calm down.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like normally Kazuaki he would just be like, you know what? It's in the school's name. We'll just show them our IDs. It's not that big a deal. Like I feel like.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah. I feel like if anything, Shu actually would have been harder on him here. But even Shu seems a little out of character. Like, yeah, it's fine. Do you want to jump off right here?
See, that's completely
now Shu's back in the character.
I was gonna say, I think Shu's character is still pretty, still pretty all right.
Yeah.
If I did that, I'd die. Just, the face says it all with Hitori. In this conversation, that face is the only face. that makes any sense. Just like,
Yeah,
alright.
I can't tell if like they're doing a 180 in Kazuaki's character, or Kazuaki is just like messing with them.
Uzune. 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 What is it? Oh, good. You are awake. I wasn't. You just woke me up. Don't talk like that. It's scary. We're friends, aren't we? But this is work. We're at the inn now. It's okay. And also, they're the same person.
Yeah.
They're not friends. This doesn't make any. I. I'm gonna start dissociating. I'm gonna have dissociative Hatoful disorder. That's incredibly offensive of me. I should be canceled on Twitter for saying that, but I felt like I should just say that. How's Halloween Rocky Balboa doing?
She's doing good. She's doing good.
Does she like birds?
You know, I've never tested that theory for fear.
I mean,
but she's
she's
a good girl.
You could show her like birds on a screen.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't presume to know whether or not you would have something like a tablet or an iPad, but I bet that would work.
Yeah.
We're at the inn now. It's okay. Anyway, what is it? If you don't go to sleep soon, you won't be able to wake up tomorrow. I need to go. Good night. Osune! Go by yourself. Just go out and take a leak. We're both the same person anyway. There aren't any ghosts here. But this is Kyoto. There are definitely ghosts. Is that a thing?
Ghosts?
I mean, it's a really old city, but
I don't know about like how haunted Kyoto allegedly is, but I'm sure there's probably lots of stories.
Because that was the old capital of Japan back way.
Yeah. I feel like everywhere, like a lot of people have like ghost stories of places.
Dude.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Have you ever seen the Ghost Stories dub?
Yes.
It's very good. I'm glad that they didn't, because when Funimation, I think it was, got the rights to it, with a package deal, and that was a crappy anime that no one liked, but then they just dubbed it the way they wanted.
Yeah. So basically, pretty much, because I watched this anime when I was a little kid. So I looked into like the lore of
when you were a little kid.
The dub that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
But I looked into this before. So the place where the anime, like, it was based off a very successful manga, but for whatever reason the anime just didn't do well. So when they sent it to like the United States or whatever, they decided they told Funimation or the dubbing people or whatever about like how it didn't succeed in Japan, and so they were like, here's basically, you can change whatever you want. Pretty much their only like stipulations was like the characters have to keep their names and you can't change how they kill the ghosts or how they stop the ghost. And so they just had their fun with it.
So
the like, okay, those are the only two things?
The dialogue is just horribly like crazy.
Yeah.
But wait, literally, I mean, there's so much stuff in there. It's just like the actual legitimate plot is effectively the same. But I remember there was a lot of stuff that was just like the freaking, what was it? It's like one of the animals was like, I don't know. Maybe not safe for stream. I don't know.
Anyway, there's definitely ghosts in Kyoto.
There's definitely ghosts. Even if there are, they won't eat you or anything. just don't have any sixth sense. Oh my god, he made it. He made a
What?
Nagaki reference.
He referenced his brother, his little brother, Bruce Willis.
Dude, I can't believe it. It's fine. Good night. Ozune! It's time for the St. Pigeonation sightseeing tour. We'll just go for a little while. We have time, right? This episode mentioned plenty of places from the real world, did it? What?
I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, they did.
I guess they did. Since we're here, we'll be introducing a few of the pigeon-relevant locations in Kyoto. Yay, Zune is going to show us around Kyoto. You're going to do some explaining, too. What? We were just here for the preliminary inspection. I can't. All I did was follow you and Amine around. The doctor already went home. He said he's busy and doesn't want to do overtime. Oh well, I guess I'll just go ahead by myself. Do you want this to not be a crazy, and do you want to take over one of the voices if she was gone?
Okay, I'll be Kazuaki.
Alright.
Oh, wait, don't leave me behind!
First, Rokakudo. Prince Shoto bathed here and had the temple built.
He bathed here and had it built? That sounds a little strange.
If you're interested, try looking it up online. I mean, what about that sounds strange?
He bathed here and he had a statue built there. I guess that is a little strange.
I mean, I guess. It's a place with a lot of history, so you should be able to find plenty of information. Rokakudo is the center of the city and is easily accessible from the Kyoto and Kawahara stations. Here, let's look at the map. A local resident.
Aww.
Confusing guide to Rokakudo. 3 minutes from Karasuma Oiku Station. 5 minutes from Karasuma Station. Ah. Interesting. I like this one. It has a local resident. What are we gonna name the local resident?
That's Freebird.
Freebird, yeah. Not like I mean, is that a name of a bird? Like, can you just name a bird
Freebird? I mean, you can name a bird Freebird. I don't see why not.
I guess so. I would have named it Leonard then, because it's kind of like a Leonard. I don't know, but anyway, I think you can name animals whatever you want, right?
Yeah, you can. There's no limit. You can just the sky is the limit. Name it whatever you want.
Dude, Pokemon, but in real life, you could just name it whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
It's funny too because you could also name people whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't believe there are any laws against naming the people anything. Although I do believe that your kid will hate you for like the vast majority of names you can possibly name them. No,
I have a kid. I'm naming him Velociraptor.
Is that so?
Yes.
How do you think your kid will feel if you name him Velociraptor or her?
Well, I feel like whenever that kid's at the playground, they're gonna be grateful. Who's gonna go up messing with a fucking Velociraptor, huh?
I mean, I guess so.
Somebody with a... Exactly. I'm saving my kid from getting harassed.
That is true. I guess no one's gonna mess with the Velociraptor.
Exactly.
But what if Velociraptor wants friends?
They can have friends. They can have friends. Would you want to be friends with a velociraptor?
No. I was a little kid. I was scared of everything.
I wanted to be friends with a velociraptor.
You're very brave. There we go. This map is
This map is confusing.
Sorry.
You're good. I get lost trying to follow it.
You would get lost trying to follow a proper map too. I mean, I understand the map. It's just there's nothing else. Like there's no you are here. There's no any like reference point.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Yeah. Ah.
We're introducing Rokakudo because, as you can see, there are lots of pigeons inside the compound. You can even get fortune slips with doves. Dude, they should have a Hatoful boyfriend event.
Yeah.
They also sell pigeon hand towels and files and things. Like, like a nail file? Like a manila folder? It is funny that when I think of the word file, a manila folder pops into my head because of computers.
Yeah. They have any quails?
No. Degenerate Quail didn't like this post.
Sedge. Sniff.
You can buy birdseed too if you want to try touching the doves.
The doves? Oh, that's your line?
The doves here are used to humans and very aggressive, and they'll charge in at you in a flock if they see a bag of seeds. Damn, that doesn't make a lot of sense when you like read it. The doves are used to humans and very aggressive. I mean, I guess it's because they're used to humans, but they're like, yo, I want that seed.
Yeah. They've adopted human interactivity, so they're like, this is how you get seed.
You might want to wear long sleeves if you have delicate skin. They're just gonna peck you. It'll be like, have you ever heard of the bad lip reading for Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back?
Yes.
With the song.
Yes.
So the seagull's poking his head. That's what it makes me think of.
It's a Hatoful boyfriend reference.
Yeah.
Wait! Just take the whole bag. Come back.
Wait, are they feeding the pigeons?
I guess so.
I mean, I guess if it's like a Hatoful boyfriend, they're feeding the pigeons. It's like, well, pigeon dragged a whole bag over, and the other pigeon just took it.
Yeah.
That's cool. We'll introduce one more place.
I know this one. Your enemy is Hononji, right?
Yes, this is Hononji. It's famous for the Hononji incident when one of Oda Nobunaga's generals forced him to commit suicide in the temple. All right. So this is where Nobunaga like bit it.
Yeah, I would assume so. I do know he committed suicide, but it's been a while because most of my knowledge is from a dating sim about feudal historical, Japanese like historical figures.
There's no way in the hell that you're like, yo, I know this. It's in another dating sim. I mean,
I know about Oda Nobunaga. He romanced me once.
I know about Oda Nobunaga. He has a Zekrom and a Rayquaza. That's the Pokemon Conquest game.
Yeah.
He starts out with a Hydreigon. It's about 20 minutes by foot from Rokakudo. It's a little bit far, so you might want to take the train instead. It's one stop.
Yeah. Are there pigeons here too? This time I'll touch them without having to steal my seat.
No,
Stop touching the pigeons.
there are no pigeons.
There aren't. Why are we introducing it?
The thing we're introducing is actually this.
The Dove Perch Temple?
It's called the Kyoku. Kyukudo.
Kyokodo? Kyokodo?
Kyokyodo.
It's certainly a very dovey place. What is it?
The Kyukudo is a Japanese stationery shop with a history over 300 years long. It's right in front of the Honouji. What is stationery again? Not stationary, but stationary.
Stationery shop? I'll Google it if you want.
Cause I'm trying to remember what stationery is like. I know it's not.
Stationery store.
Cause
I Googled it and the first thing that came up were like Family Dollars and Dollar Tree, so I guess like just small shop.
I guess so.
Like not small, those are like, you know, like
You mean like the
chains, but
items
you know
they're
what I mean,
selling
like-
are like bullshit, kind of like small.
Yeah.
Not that all small things are bad, but nothing that Dollar Tree sells is any good.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe it's worth it. I bought things there that were cheaper than other places, but
Yeah.
Honouji.
No tea. 300 years? That's awfully persistent. I should learn from it.
As the name suggests, there are various dove-themed ornaments throughout the interior of the shop. Yo, what's up, pig? How you doing? How you doing?
Hello.
This is Charlie, by the way, in case you don't know.
Yes.
She is the Hatoful.
Big Dick Chuck.
Big Dick Chuck.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
She's a candy person. She's normally also a VTuber, but she's a PNG today.
Yes.
We're playing
One day I'll get 5 minutes to work on my model.
one day.
One day.
Today we're playing Hatoful Boyfriend, and we're basically like post epilogue where we're playing short stories.
Yeah.
And we're learning about real places. There are dev-themed ornaments throughout the interior of the shop. I love it. And of course, there's Dove stationery as well. Sometimes they switch it out as a seasonal product, so make sure to check ahead of time. He said hi.
Hi. Hello.
That's all for now.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for sticking around. That was a very pigeon relevant tour. Oh wait, shit. That was your line.
That's okay. That was a very pigeon relevant tour.
Kyoto is practically made of historical sites and tourist draws, so there's no real need for us to introduce the famous places. If you look, you'll find plenty of new information already available.
That's true. And there's lots of wonderful things to see.
Alright.
Star clocks.
Alright. Wait.
What?
It's funny because I saw it in my brain auto-corrected to Starbucks. So I was just like, alright, they're just gonna get a drink at Starbucks. What?
Yeah.
Can birds drink coffee?
I don't think so.
Stationery, by the way, is paper for writing letters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously not stationery is the the adjective that means non-moving, you know. But
Yeah,
stationary. I
yeah.
was like, I know what that is, but I was so it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
thematic cards and stuff like that, which that is a
Yeah.
lot of Dollar Tree and stuff. There's a lot of stationery, but I was like, I'm
Mm.
trying to remember what stationery meant, and I remember it now. I remember because I was like, I remember that word. It was from Walmart. That's where I saw it, and I don't remember why I couldn't remember that until now. But
Mm.
uh,
Eh.
and don't forget it, Nishiki Koji Starbucks. It's just a 5 minute walk from the Rikakudo. So they literally have Starbucks in the text.
Yeah.
Why are they adverting? Starbucks needs no advertisement. What the heck? I mean, I guess they're just trying to be nice. See, there's coffee there.
Yeah, yeah.
Starclux.
Did something odd just get inserted in there?
We had to pay the bills somehow. Also, this information is all from July 2012. Make sure to get the correct confirmation before planning a trip around it. Yeah,
Mm.
I forgot how old this game is. It is over 10 years old, though.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm going to enjoy Kyoto to the fullest now. Oh wait, shit,
Yeah.
that's your line. Oh my god.
Alright, I think I'm gonna enjoy Kyoto to the fullest now. I think I'll get some cider candy.
You know, this would have been easier if it was just like not it's Kazuaki and someone else, not fake Kazuaki and fake
Mm.
like it my brain is broken. It's okay. I understand. I've wrapped my head around the concept, but my brain is still broken.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, cider candy. Do you like cider?
I do not know.
Have you never had like apple cider?
I don't. Again, I don't know.
So apple cider is kind of like a tea, but not really. But then there's cold apple
Mm.
cider that they sell in the store.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I like apple cider. I don't know because it says cider. It might not be apple cider. Hard cider,
Yeah,
hard apple cider. That is also a thing.
yeah.
Wait.
What is it? Do you want to come too?
That store is closed today.
It is?
Well, I got to the end of the short episode
Hmm.
preliminary inspection.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so those aren't actually all that long.
Yeah, do you think we should wait to like do the rest on like a different episode?
Um, I'm actually thinking about that because now that you mentioned that, the
Okay.
radio, like, all
The
right,
radio shows are also relatively short. I
so
think we'd be able to bang them both out in like one episode.
damn. I mean that is probably true. Actually, so we have four other
Mhm.
short stories. We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
four. How many radios? Oh, let's do another radio. Let's do another one. I mean, unless do you
Okay.
want to end off or
Um, fine either way. I'm fine either way. We can do one last radio show,
let's do
to
part
tell
two.
everybody good night.
The pigeon and the partridge. I do just want to make like, cause I it doesn't technically matter. I can do a shorter stream, but I want to actually make wonder what's next. I don't know. I don't know. I
What's
wonder
next is the mirror game, whenever that's gonna be out.
the mirror game. Um,
Yeah, Hatoful boyfriend mirror.
exactly.
Mhm.
I think that my stream should probably at least be 2.5 hours. That's just the general thing I've been doing. I mean,
Yeah.
I did one that was shorter one day because I was like, oh shit, there's a thing I have to do that's really pressing. But
Yeah, yeah.
the pigeon and the partridge.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
How
so
and why St. Pitch Nation's question box?
so these are all the question box
Like Q
ones.
and A's?
Yeah. Let's go.
Mm.
Let's
Yeah.
let's do this one.
Hello, everybody. This is Kawara Ryota from Class 2-3. It's time for the second round of the question corner. Independent programs like this don't have to worry about viewer numbers, so we can take it easy.
There you go.
Ryota is a streamer. He's not worried about the numbers, though. He's just trying to have a good time.
I mean, to be fair, if I was worried about the numbers, I'd be like
Hmm.
Kazuaki Nanaki and just like, all right, time to jump off.
It's very relaxing. Aren't you feeling relaxed? Anyway, this episode will mostly be spoiler-free as well. Mostly.
Spoilers for the BBL will probably start showing up the second half.
I think.
So I know it's
Mhm.
they just say BBL, but I'm like, the only thing I can think of that's like a BB anything is a BBC. I know it's not there's no British birds.
Yeah, yeah. They just basically they mean the main story, basically.
Yeah.
At any rate, I can listen to this without worrying. Everyone can listen to this without worrying.
Oh, okay. The second half. Oh, it's like 4 and onward, I think.
Hmm. Let's start looking at the letters. This time, there are 3 for me! First one from an anonymous individual. You look very good in girls' clothes, but how do you feel about cross-dressing? Is getting paid just an excuse? How do I feel? I'm not sure. I only ever cross-dress at work, after all. It would be sort of like if I worked at a convenience store and put some sort of emotional weight in the act of wearing an apron or something.
Wow. That is kind of funny.
Hmm. It would be very strange. As for it being an excuse, well, that seems odd too. It's just a normal part of life to me. On to the second letter. That makes sense to me. I mean, to me, clothes are clothes. I'll wear boy clothes, I'll wear girl clothes. It all fits.
I mean, I don't think I've ever worn women's. Well, okay. The difference between the difference between men and women's clothing is already kind of generic in some sense at this point.
Yeah.
You could just buy a T-shirt and it's like, well, I guess that could be for a woman too.
Yeah. Really, like, the way I know if I have clothes that were meant for men is like, I have pockets. I'm like, oh, I got man pants. Hell yeah.
Do women pants not have pockets?
No, we don't get pockets. It's fucked up.
Dude.
There's literally even pants that will like have like the design of a pocket, but you can stick your hands in. They're like sewn shut. It's stupid.
That's lame. Did they all just assume you're like a debutante with like a parasol and a purse?
Like, okay, so that's the thing. That's kind of like one of the conspiracy. I'm not even sure it's a conspiracy theory as much as it must be fact. But like, a lot of people believe that the reason why girl clothes typically don't have pockets is to fuel like pretty much the purse industry,
I was gonna
so
say,
that they can also get money.
The purse and like the purse industry is like a backdoor collaborated with big clothing.
Big pants.
Yeah, big pants.
Anyway, this one's from Ariko. I want to have a Cooline be my personal maid.
Cooline.
Cooline. That must be, I think, isn't that the magical girl?
Yeah, okay.
There's a time limit, but you can ask for me anytime if you're at my cafe.
Oh, wait, that's not, yeah, that's his job.
Yeah, that's like his, like, stage name when he's working.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting.
It's a JoJo reference because the name Cooline is probably Jolene, right?
Yeah.
JoJo reference.
Cooline. I'm begging you, please don't take my man.
Exactly.
And we all know who is Ryota. And the third from Cooling Sexual.
Yep.
I wonder if that's the person who comes by every Friday. Tukuline, you're always so cute. What kind of clothes do you like? You can tell me, right? I'd like to see you in more than Maid and Miko clothes, too. Like maybe a sailor uniform?
That's also a JoJo reference. Holy shit.
Come again soon, Master. I don't usually do this outside the cafe, but I have them get me a sailor uniform for this, so I'll be back in a minute.
Yo.
I tried making a bento.
You know, I don't know why I didn't understand when they said sailor uniform. I was like, oh yeah, JoJo reference. Part 8 Josuke from Part 8 wears sailor outfit. Yeah. No, they meant like Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't get
Everything is a JoJo reference.
There you go. We'll just take it, because some of the JoJo characters wear things like this.
Will you eat with me? This is the first time I've worn a sailor uniform, actually. It's a little drafty for this time of year. I mean, if you're not wearing that, you're not wearing clothes regardless. Like, you just got naked, sir.
Yeah.
Next one is for... Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. He is always naked.
Yeah. The next one is for Dr. Iwamine. Let's see if I can get him in here.
Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. If you're naked all the time and then you start wearing clothes, like, wow, it's kind of drafty in this particular section of the clothes. Because, like, normally you're not drafty, because if you were, like, if we walked around naked, we would just be, like, feeling the wind from all angles.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Because, like, drafty is, like, you know, it's drafty up in the skirt.
Yeah.
I've never...
Let's see if I can get him in here. Yeah?
I've never worn a skirt before, so I don't know, actually.
Let's see if I can get him in here. What is it? Another stomach ache? Plus, last time's dose not enough. I do have something a little more powerful. With a 24% chance of a painful death as a side effect, that is.
Alright, dyscalculia over here. That's 42%.
Less than 50.
You said 24.
Oh, did I say 24?
Yes, you did.
Oh, fuck. 42%!
That's why I said
whatever.
Dyscalculia over here. Is this why you are not... Is this why you don't like math?
It's so hard. I'm like bad when it comes to numbers. They all scramble to me.
That's I believe that is dyscalculia. It's like dyslexia, except it makes sense because, you know, numbers are random inherently. Words have a structure to them, so you're not just going to see random jobbled around letters. It's like dyscalculia is like, oh, whoops, like all the numbers sort of blend together.
I know. What? That's too much of a mortality rate. I'm not enough to hurry and play Russian roulette, you know.
Yeah, Russian roulette is way easier. There's like a 1 in... It's roughly 16.6% chance of death.
And don't go changing the background music like that. This is a question, Doctor.
Dude, he referenced it.
There's a letter for you and me. May I read it to you? What foolishness this is. Very well. We shall discuss the compensation later, of course. I probably don't want to know what you'll ask for. But thank you. It's from someone named Yuya, and it was sent on December 6th.
Oh boy.
Ryota's birthday is the 3rd, right? Happy birthday! And the doctor's is the 12th, so happy birthday for him too. Thank you, Yuya. This person seems quite well informed. May I ask you a favor? I just realized that one. My birthday is the 7th. Could you celebrate for me? Just one congratulation would be better than Christmas and New Year cards combined.
Aw.
Another December child. Happy birthday, Yuya.
I'm guessing this is actually someone named Yuya. Or they just like the bird's name. I don't think this is like a meta. Oh yeah, Yuya just snuck a. Yeah, this is like a fake question.
I thought it was about to be a meta. I guess that makes sense.
Because they're, Japanese people probably wrote most of these questions.
Yeah, because this is a Japanese game and I think it's more popular in Japan. You should say something too, Doctor. Why? It's merely another year in their life. What reason is there to celebrate? Not that I had expected much from you anyway. I'm sorry, Yuya. I'll congratulate you for the doctor as well. Happy birthday. I think something else just got slipped there. Anyway, happy birthday! I hope you have a good year. If perhaps you have a change of heart and would decide to have your limbs and organs replaced, do let me know. Oh.
See, this is why she was just a walking Christmas reference.
Yeah. She was Santa Claus.
Exactly.
Don't even joke about that sort of thing, Doctor! Seeing as the doctor is here, I'll read a few more of these. And this one's a question for the doctor from Just Pudding. Do you have a second alarm in the infirmary? Do you, Doctor? No, I do not make a habit of relying on such establishments. I simply do not leave anything in there which would be troubling to have stolen.
I mean, that's what I would do if I just... I think you guys would be... That's so sweet. Thank you, Jocelyn. Although, how do you know what I look like? No, I'm kidding. Boba Q is beautiful, isn't he? He's just great.
Oh, thank you very much.
I also make a habit of, if I'm ever working somewhere, even if it's like an office of some kind, which, I've had so many offices, right? Outside of home, definitely not, but I don't leave anything there I wouldn't want, it'd be like pencils and paper, things of the material of the place. I'm not leaving anything there. I'm not gonna have my coat taken or nothing. I don't even use the lockers at most places where I worked. Not that I imagine they'd get stolen out of them. It's just what if I just decided I wanted to quit someday and I'll be like, well, I'm not going back. Even though I usually plan things out like that. But anyway.
Use... I think didn't you play this guy?
I don't know. Use Skull Guard. Easy and safe.
Trouble on your ass. I think not, Mr. Golgard. The doctor doesn't seem interested. And that's where I hide.
Pardon me, then. Please do call if you change your mind.
His business card, even though he didn't ask for it. I don't have any use for it. What about you, Doctor? Likewise. Oh, really? Time for the last one. This is from Helplessly in Love. I am helplessly in love with a round, adorable chukar partridges.
Charlie, did you send this letter?
No, I swear.
But you are...
If I sent this letter, it'd be much creepier.
Oh yeah, that's true. This is this is not even a Charlie's caliber. Look, I'm being ridiculous here.
Do all chukars have Dr. Suspiciously Fluffy face?
Suspiciously fluffy.
Mm. What do you think, Doctor? A foolish question. I was visiting a town for the first time. The first man I met had a round face. Does everyone in that town have a round face? Or something like that? It's from someone outside the school, so maybe... It's from someone outside the school, so maybe you could answer less aggressively. Aggressive? Whatever do you mean? I believe I answered in a clear and concise fashion. There is no species of bird without individual differences. This is hard. I suppose the doctor is right. There's a difference between individuals.
Oh, look, it's an actual shoe bird, and it's... See, I don't know. I don't know bird etymology. This is going to be a shoe bird.
Yeah, this is a shoe bird.
I have heard of partridges, though.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of pear trees, but I have heard and seen partridges.
There's a difference between individuals.
True. I mean, that is true, because, like, you see this one, it doesn't look like it has, like, the... Like, this is, like... Dr. Shoe is, like, the neck beard, chubby kind of... And this guy is just, like, normal face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the best way to see it would be the doctor go to an avian zoo at Kakagawa or Kobe.
That's interesting.
Chukar partridges aren't completely round, so they do look a little lethargic, maybe suspicious.
Interesting. Sussy, dude. Sussy is also lazy. That's what that's what I always go with.
Also, when they hold their hands out, they look surprisingly thin.
Ah.
They're taking dust baths too.
Oh, they.
Oh wait, they can look very vulnerable when they're taking dust baths too.
The only thing I've ever seen, so like I saw my cousin recently and showed me a chinchilla and it did the dust bath, and I was like, oh, that's cute. I didn't know birds took dust baths.
I don't know what the fuck a dust bath is.
So, all right, chinchilla, you got to think of dust. You know, you got chinchillas, you need to have the dust, so they take their dust bath. That's how they clean.
Oh, okay.
They just bathe in the dust. Like most birds I see bathe in water, but I guess they take dust baths.
Okay. Drip it on your eyes. Do you take dust baths, Doctor? What a quaint question. Dust bathing is behavior which arose as a way of removing parasites from the body. I am keeping my parasites. Our lifestyles have progressed that we no longer come in contact with parasites, so it's no longer needed. You must do it every once in a while, then. A defenseless dust-bathing Dr. Iwamine would be a fascinating idea, if only because how hard it is to imagine. I think I'd like to see it. Damn, you over here saying you want to see, like,
dude, I was
somebody
gonna say,
in your school faculty taking a bath. Rude.
Charlie, are you actually Ryota?
Maybe. I do get sick very easily, so...
Curiosity.
Curiosity killed the cat. Yes, I know. Is that enough? I believe the material from last night's experiment will be ready soon. I would very much like to go home. Yes, we're done. Sorry for holding you up. Thank you. Why is everybody so uncooperative? I hope I can have somebody who will play along next time. Then again, there's so many letters for the doctor. I can see why. I'll have to bring him back on at some point. Next, I should get him a present or something. Butter him up beforehand.
Dude, butterball birdie.
That's all, folks.
Thank
Thank you for the letters.
Let's go. All right, guys. Yeah. That actually ended off pretty succinctly. So we've got 4 more radio show episodes and
Yeah.
4 more short episodes, and that will
Yeah, I
probably be
think.
one episode of our
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
I'm sad, but it's gonna be over soon. Um,
Yeah.
Charlie.
We'll see you guys next week, every pony.
So we're gonna do next week every pony.
Yeah, we'll do next week.
It's so sad. I'm gonna miss
Mhm.
Hatoful because I mean I know there's hope because of
Yeah.
Mirror, but
Yeah. We'll have to just wait for the next game to come out.
yeah, I'm
Mhm.
we will be there when it does. I assume.
Yes. Yes. We will.
I mean, we're not gonna play it like the second it drops, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Hatoful
Mm.
Boyfriend, Holiday Star, the main story. What'd you think?
The main story?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
of Holiday.
yeah.
Um, I liked it. I liked it. It was very interesting. I and like the entire time I was worried, like, is Nagaki gonna be allowed to like come back with us? So I'm glad he was. It made me really happy.
That is true. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the little thing with the king, only because
Yeah.
his character was really annoying. So I'm happy that it was actually relatively relevant,
Mm.
like the king
Yeah.
in third person or whatever, and we're not just he's not a background
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah. I'd say I definitely prefer the main story, the original Hatoful Boyfriend, but this was fun too. This was very nice.
I mean, I'll honestly go ahead and say that like because the first 2 episodes, I like those quite a lot.
Yeah.
Um, the Holiday Star was really fun too, but I do feel like overall I preferred
Mhm.
the main stuff. The only thing I'll say is like
Mhm.
the gaslighting, tonight that wasn't very fun
Yeah.
because it was kind of just like, well, I mean, I know they're characters and they're kind of separate characters, but they don't exist in the same like.
Yeah.
It was a meta fourth wall kind of thing anyway, but
Yeah, they're different people in the sense of like they're the same person, but he was different before his brother was essentially like murdered and experimented on.
yeah. I mean, I like the info part of it.
Yeah.
The info part was fun. I like that because
Yeah.
I didn't know about like little things, you know. I'm
Like
also
Kyoto, yeah.
I'm also not Japanese, as you may or may
Mm-hmm.
not believe it, but I am
Yeah.
indeed an
Yeah.
American who has never been to Japan. And as much as I love
Yeah.
Japan, I don't know nearly enough about it to know all of the little quirks and
Tourist
things.
spots in like Kyoto and stuff, yeah.
I mean, although to be fair, I don't know. I mean, okay, I know bad
Mm.
things about Alabama because you open a U.S. history book and it's usually
Oh
bad
God,
things
yeah.
out of
Anytime
Alabama.
Alabama comes up, it's not anything positive. You're like, oh fuck, what did we do? What did we do? Fuck.
But I'm significantly more familiar with things in like Colonial Williamsburg. It was like an hour from where
Yeah.
I grew up. So
Yeah.
Virginia, Massachusetts, those kinds of things I know a lot
Mhm.
more. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I like learning things. I like learning things that
Yeah, it's
aren't like.
super fun.
I like learning things that aren't like, all right, you're gonna memorize this pile of dates and shit. Like I like these kinds of things. I like the little
Mhm.
expo. Gonna go talk about these cool places you can even probably visit. I
Yeah.
don't know if they're still around, but I would assume maybe the Starbucks isn't still around, but who knows?
Yeah.
Charlie, will you be doing a real crime stream again anytime soon? Will
I
Bulb join you?
I actually have I have been working on one. It's one of those things. I am so frustrated. I had like most of the information done and it didn't transfer to my new computer, so I have to fucking start over. But
Oh god, is that the boy in the box one?
yes. But I will have the information for the case ready again.
I hate your computer transfer. You've been annihilated by like I'm happy that you have something that's not a potato, but
Yeah.
as for Bulb, I may or may not join her crime stream thing. That's sort of like open guest invite, so it's not like I'm not gonna commandeer the whole thing,
Yeah. Sometimes it may be a different guest, sometimes it may be Bulby. It would all just depend.
See, Bulby will learn things and join you whenever he can. The only ones. All right,
Yeah.
so here's part of the thing. Here's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to Lizzie Borden, I'm a Massachusetts kind of person, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of similarities. I may or may not be the reincarnation of Lizzie Borden.
Yes. Yes, that is canon.
But so I knew a lot about that. I was very interested in
Uh-huh.
that particular case. My
Yeah.
interest, like, I'm kind of interested in the boy with the box. I'm not interested in the boy with the box like I was with Lizzie Borden. So I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
all of what I'd have relevant in terms of perspective and information and learning to
Mm-hmm.
add to something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a couple. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, I said if we ever did a JFK one, and which is not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm being very Massachusettsy right
Uh-huh.
now, even though that did happen in Texas. But Volk can watch for the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better be sure if there's going to be another one of those. I'm probably going to be in the audience, so unless I have some major
Yeah.
conflict of whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I'll appear even if she just wants me to for some reason. Like if she doesn't have anyone, but
Mm-hmm.
let's see. In terms of
Mm-hmm.
crime stream, the one I would want to see you do that's not like one that I would appear in probably.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever done the that lady in the hotel. If you know what I'm talking about.
You would have to be more specific than
The
that.
one, or maybe it was a hotel. The one who like ended up in that like big tub of water or whatever. Like her body was found
Oh,
on top of the
oh, oh,
roof.
I know what you're talking about. The Cecil Hotel one.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to say her name was like Elise Lamb or something like that.
Something like that. I can't remember what the name, but I just remember like this lady. She was in a hotel. Like she went in, but she didn't come out, and no one has it. But they
Yeah,
found her dead in the thing, and there was a lot
yeah,
of
Elisa
mystery.
Lamb. That's her. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could do that case sometime. Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I'm not saying like you have
Mm.
to. I just say like those are.
Oh yeah, no,
There's a
it's
lot of
an
interesting
interesting case.
cases.
Yeah, yeah.
I know because I've seen. All right, Detective.
Mhm.
I don't know. Have you put? Were you able to ever archive any of them?
Um, yes, I literally have a detective playlist. On my YouTube. I was like, when I started making them, I downloaded them like immediately after.
Ah.
On Twitch.
Oh, so ours is up there too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Yay.
only one I didn't archive, and that was like completely by accident. I meant to download it, and then I just never did. Was the one about Mary Bell, the child killer, the killer who was a child.
Oh, wait a minute.
Um,
I wasn't. I think I was on that one too.
yes, yes, you were, you were.
All right, look. See, for me, it doesn't matter because I got to experience it firsthand. However,
Uh,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
This is you may see like oh just download
Um,
them. It's like well I forgot, therefore it's gone forever. That's why I
yeah.
use YouTube. Because I
Yeah.
mean I knew
Mhm.
for a week I could easily just like I not only did I forget about it, like
Mhm.
there were two streams on Twitch I actually forgot to download and archive. I have half of Bull Block, half of
Uh-huh.
Bull Block that was on like the Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke, and then I had all the Zelda ones that I did, and I think I did some Kirby ones on Twitch. But I downloaded those. But I have those I think uploaded as videos on YouTube. But that is kind of
Yeah.
like the hard thing about like Twitch. The one thing like I probably would I still wouldn't have liked it, but I don't think I would have left the platform had it auto archived and kept it there forever.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean I'm not a corporation. I don't know how expensive it is to do that kind of stuff.
Mm. Uh.
Oh, I wrote my thesis on the JK. Damn. I mean,
Yeah, it's an interesting case. Yeah, the one who was going off the elevator and
yes.
acting odd. Yeah, that's the Elisa Lamb
LAD. Yeah, yeah,
case.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
I
well,
I
uh
I would definitely say like I'm be very happy if we saw more detectives. This is probably a good time to bring up. So like we
yeah.
Hatoful boyfriend Holiday Star we've been doing Hatoful Boyfriend ever since I think July of last year. That I think that's the first stream we've
Yeah.
done on this channel, and
Yeah.
I will be figuring out something else to do on Monday after we're done. We're probably gonna make
Mm-hmm.
Monday the sort of catch all day,
Yeah.
and Plants vs
Yeah.
Zombies on what was it, Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wednesday. Plants vs Zombies on Wednesday, and that'll probably be
Mm-hmm.
most weeks. But
Mm,
so me and Charlie, we will be still streaming together through off and on quite a bit, but we aren't going
yeah,
to
yeah. It'll
have.
be like before, like where sometimes instead of like every week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll be doing a bunch of stuff, maybe off and on. Maybe she'll sneak
Mm,
on some of my streams. I don't know.
eh,
If I have
eh,
if I have an anniversary stream, because I was thinking of doing 100 sub stream. I didn't know what I was gonna do
mhm,
for that, but I figured I don't know what I'll be doing on my birthday. I might not be up for a
mm,
stream, so I might just do, because my birthday is also in July. I might just
mm,
do the 1 year anniversary stream and make that like the big
mm,
stream of
mm,
Anzaganza, and probably find a way to rope
mm.
Charlie into it somehow against her will.
Yes, yes.
But anyway,
Mm,
we yeah, she does.
thank
She does.
you.
She definitely does.
Thank you.
And I remember, wasn't I? I was a PNG back when we did one of our detectives, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is before she made me animated.
Yes, yes.
But anyway, we will be back for the finale of Hatoful Boyfriend. I think. All right, if it
Yes.
goes on for more than 3.5 hours, I'll call it quits. But, and I only say that because, like, I don't actually know how long the short episodes are. I assume they're not that long.
I
Because
would assume they'd all be the same, about the same as the last one, not too long.
Well, because I would think, like, my thought process is, well, Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star is 4 shorter game scripts.
Mm,
And those only
yeah,
took
yeah.
us about 2 episodes each to do.
Mm, yeah.
And not even 2. It was like 1.5, and we had to kind of, like, cross that for the last one. That's
Mm,
partially why I forgot. It's because, like, we do one every couple of streams, but we don't redo them, like with the regular
mm,
Hatoful Boyfriend. So I was like, oh yeah, there was no way I would have remembered that the topaz specifically came from Hitori.
yeah, yeah.
I feel doofus, but at the same time, I think we probably got that a month ago,
Yeah, yeah.
and it wasn't the kind of thing I would have given a lot of thought to. I don't think, but
Yeah, yeah. It's really just one of those things you wouldn't think much about. But we will play the last episode next week if nothing happens.
would you like to do a re-shout out or?
Yeah, you know me, I'm Candy Queen Charlotte. Candy Queen Chuck on Twitter, Candy Queen Charlotte on Twitch. I do my own shit. I do videos, I do streams, and I do my art stuff. I do art and rigging models. That's all.
Yeah,
Yay.
I do a lot of things, but you probably already know most of them. I'm Bulba
Mm.
Q. I have a Twitter as well. I don't know if anything on my Twitter is worth looking at, but anyway, I will be back next week on Monday. We'll see you all again next time, and until then, bye bye.